And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Dylan Cease. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep him in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Next pitch is outside. Cease. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up in second.
Monty Irvin, the next Giant to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
The pitch. And that's ball four.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now here is Willie Mays. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And the pitch. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Heading for the plate. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's also in to score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie McCovey. And a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Kicks and fires.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now here is Orlando Cepeda. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Runner at second here, one gone. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Not in time. He's safe. Mays up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
2-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. 1-1 now. And that's downstairs and outside. The pitch. That's in there. And now 2-2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Comiskey Park, getting the nod in this one, Logan Webb. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
The 1-1. And that's down and away.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And here is Minnie Minoso. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And here's the first baseman, Frank Thomas. And a pitch. Bounce to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. So up next for Chicago, Paul Konerko. Back to work, 3-2 now. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And next to hit for the Sox, Harold Baines. 3-2 now. On the ground, out to short. And that is the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the second, and digging in for San Francisco, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
And the righty deals. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Throw over to Thomas. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting in, the shortstop, Brandon.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants. Helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. That's through there for a strike.
Yeah, Bay Area kid who loved his San Francisco Giants, and so cool that he was able to establish.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that ball is out of here. A towering shot to right. His second of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Blake Sabol, the next Giant to hit. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Next pitch is in the dirt. And a count 2-1. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. One down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. Blake Sabol with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Hank Thompson, doubled leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game. Now all even up. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. That's out to center field. Robert on the move. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saving extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now the number 2 hitter, Monty Irvin. A walk and a run scored his first time. The 2-2 on the way. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The kick, the 3-2. And a base hit into right center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Willie Mays, the next Giant to hit. Doubled his first time up. Next one misses. 3-1 now. Man on second, 2 down. And now it's filled up. Three and 2 now. He goes down looking. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 4 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back, Luis Robert now.
For the White Sox, the center
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next offering is downstairs.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
On a line, base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Seby Zavala. And he deals. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's Elvis Andrus. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Good eye right there. Three-two. And a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
Here's Tim Anderson. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. And it's a double play to end the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
top half of the third inning. Now the Giants' 4-hitter, Willie McCovey. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Orlando Cepeda getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Gets under it and pops it up. And there's one away.
Now back, second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
Next pitch off the plate. And it's 2-1. Good eye right there.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Here comes McCovey. The relay. The tag out. But they do get a run.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guys work so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And down on strikes he goes. That's the third out. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and nobody left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 5 and the White Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Minnie Minoso.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And the right-hander deals. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Reached on an infield single his first time. Chris Logan Webb, a Northern California guy, but he grew up a fan of the Oakland A's. He grew up going to both teams' games, Giants and A's, but his dad was an Oakland fan. So he loved the Tim Hudson, Bobby Crosby, Stephen Vogt teams with the Oakland A's. That one's in there. 3-2 now.
Well, I can relate being from the Bay Area. I tell you what, warmer games in Oakland than they were in San Francisco, and that can help you become an A's fan a lot faster because it gets awfully chilly in San Fran.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Paul Konerko. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ground ball, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 5 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back to Comiskey Park. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
The shortstop,
Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Jimmy Lambert preparing to come on if needed. The 1-2. And now 2-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 2-2. The punch out there, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's the catcher, Blake Sabol. He tripled and scored his first time. Next offering misses. 2-1. That one missed. The 3-1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Here's Thompson to hit now. Check swing. No appeal. Yeah, that's ball 2.
That pitch wasn't even close. And they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Tap back up the middle. Tap to the mound and off his leg. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count, made him chase way outside the zone, but just couldn't get him to miss. And somehow he found a way to put it in play for the knock.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dylan Cease gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back after this, Jimmy Lambert into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now it's going to be Monty Irvin. Swings and misses. Now 1-2. Sabol over at second. Thompson over at first with one away. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Slow roller to first. Thomas. Flips it. That's one. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And up next for the Giants, Willie Mays. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That's inside, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. Just missed. Willie McCovey on deck for San Francisco. And the right-hander's 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. Now one out to right. Baines trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Giants leave a couple as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Harold Baines.
The right fielder, Harold Baines.
The wind to kick the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Swing and a ball popped up. Estrada puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Here is Moncada, and he's already singled in this game. Webb, a guy after Tommy John surgery, changed his arm slot a little bit. He ditched that 4-seam fastball, went with the sinker, and he's turned into a ground ball machine. That misses. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Three-two. Fights it off. You'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball to the right side. McCovey steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Shy Sox held in check here. It's 5-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Willie McCovey.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Next pitch misses inside, and the count's full. McCovey checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. McCovey aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And now the count filled up 3-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Robert moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. Oh, the throw is wild.
The third baseman, number 7. JD.
Now it's JD Davis. Two outs.
Ball 2.
On the ground, right side, over to Anderson. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for San Francisco, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at Comiskey Park,
Leading
and
off
here's the
for the
catcher,
White Sox.
Seby Zavala.
The catcher, Seby Zavala.
The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You know, these White Sox looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And now one away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. Pitch misses inside. 2-2. To the right side, Estrada. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Anderson.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Tim Anderson steps to the plate for the White Sox. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down, and up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Cobb up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. DeSclafani getting cranked up as well. And now 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Anderson flying around third. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 5 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Brandon Crawford. Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. At the belt and fires. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The catcher, number 2, Blake Sable.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Blake Sable. The pitch. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Hank Thompson, the next Giant to hit. Lambert checks on first, and he dives back in safely. Sable, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner around second. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runners on the corners with one gone. And now Monty Irvin. And they're all loaded up.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's some real power at the plate. Willie Mays. Here's a 1-1. And that one missing low.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ground ball right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, but a run comes across.
Now the first baseman, Willie McCovey.
Now it's going to be Willie McCovey. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Orlando Cepeda in the on deck circle. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the White Sox 1. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Cobb.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now it's the DH, Paul
White
Konerko.
Sox, the designated hitter, Paul Konerko.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Slings to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up.
The count is full.
Left-hand hitter waits. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So digging in, Luis Robert. The pitch. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 6 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kendall Graveman.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. It just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The designated hitter, Orlando Cepeda.
And a pitch. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Check swing didn't go. Ball 2.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Righty delivers. Fouls one off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Got him looking. And now 2 gone. Now it's J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
The 1-1. Slider misses outside. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Brandon Crawford. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Davis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The catcher, number 2.
First and second, 2 down. And digging in for San Francisco, Blake Sabol. 2 on, 2 outs. Late with the swing there.
2 strikes.
Two outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Got him. Out number 3. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Giants 6 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back to Comiskey Park. Here is Yoan Moncada. The wind of the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers up and throwing. Rogers, a left-hander, also throwing.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 1 down.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And he deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Ball to strike. On the ground to third. Oh, nice play. Over to first. And they get the out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. White Sox going with a new arm, Joe Kelly.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hank Thompson digging in now.
For San Francisco, the right fielder, number 33, Hank Thompson.
The 1-1. To the right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Here comes a pitch. Falling behind 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ronaldo Lopez up and loosening in the pen. The 2-1. And a foul ball. Two down. And now it's filled up.
2 strikes.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. And that's ball 4.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
1 gone, runner at first. At the plate, Willie Mays. Moved to first, and he's back in easily. And the righty deals. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Out of here. His second of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 8-1.
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Willie McCovey, the next Giant to hit. Still only one out here in the inning. Out to short, Anderson. And they got him.
He's out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Orlando Cepeda, the next Giant to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a pitch. And it is 2-1. A little bit low. And now a full count.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Got it by him for the K. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's hard hit on the line. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next to hit, Minnie Minoso.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
So now 1-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Grounder might be 2. Slings to second. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
So up next for Chicago, Frank Thomas. A strikeout and a walk. And now it's 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around second is Minoso. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So they're at the corners now. Paul Konerko steps to the plate for the White Sox. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a great ball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Kicks and deals. Next offering misses down and away. And a pitch. Foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one.
So now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Base is full, 2 gone. Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. Thomas at third. Baines at second. Robert at first. 2 out of the inning. Two outs.
2-2 now.
And another ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Up the middle. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Ryan Wilson gets the call from the pen.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Number 38, Ryan Wilson.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sebi Zavala. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 through 8 full. It's the Giants 8 and the White Sox 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Reynaldo Lopez. This is his 3rd time out this year. So digging in, Thairo Estrada.
Leading off for San Francisco, the second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
That's a ball.
Hard hit left side. Anderson jumps, throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And now J.D. Davis. Next offering is in for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. Runner at first with no outs here. Got him swinging.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
At the belt and fires. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. 2 gone.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Hank Thompson waits on deck. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Back to the top of the lineup. Hank Thompson steps into the box. One-two now. Swings and misses, struck him out. So they strand a pair. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Giants 8 and the White Sox 3. So bottom of the ninth, and the batter now, Elvis Andrus. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Righty delivers. And that one upstairs. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Tyler Rogers up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. Right-handed reliever. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. And there's 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
1-1 now. And that's outside. Laced to right center, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Round second, digging for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now Frank Thomas. 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just one strike away. Ripped into right field, base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So man aboard, and now the DH, Paul Konerko. Kicks and fires.
Nope.
Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. And there's ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Rob Ned gets handed the rock out of the pen. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. And now the right fielder, Harold Baines. First and second, 2 down. Not even close there. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Two now. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
You have any memorable hit by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. The pitch. That just misses. 2 balls and a strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 2-2 now. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
To know when to fall back this time.